Hello everybody, this is Tracy Markley, author of 4 books and the owner of Tracy's Personal Training, Pilates and Yoga Studio in Oregon. I wanted to share why I wrote my 4th book, The Power of Your Spine, How Back Strength and Posture Pilots the Entire Body. So there's a few reasons. One, to help educate yourselves more about the muscles on your body, the reasons they're there. There are so many muscles in your spine, in your core, deep muscles, surface muscles that have a great purpose in movement. If the center of your body, deep to the core, not just the core muscles getting a six-pack, but literally strengthening to the bones of your spine, they help with movement and strengthening movement for walking and your limb movement. So here's just the example right here. Some of you have seen some of this in my videos and maybe little parts in other books, because every one of my books has a chapter on anatomy and movements and biomechanics. This one's all anatomy, full biomechanics. Look at all the muscles in your spine, all these little muscles. They all have a purpose. Some stabilize, some rotate, some help flex, some help, flex forward, back, sideways, forward flexion, side flexion, little rotations. So if you're weak, just deep in here, and you're trying to recover from an injury, you have bulging disc, spine injury, whatever's going on, trying to learn to walk again after a stroke or neuro issues, if these are weak and they're not doing the job, as you work the outer muscles, these outer muscles are going to try to do their job as well as trying to do this job, and it can cause injury in the spine and slow down. It will cause malfunction, which causes injuries, which limits recovery. So anyway, that's what this book is about. There's a lot in here. All surface muscles, deep muscles, why that muscle's there. So if you see the muscle in the picture, you can look over here and it will say where that muscle attaches and what job that muscle does on the body. For here's your psoas, how your psoas comes down. It attaches at your femur. A lot of people have heard of the psoas, and they know, somewhere around there you have the sciatica nerve, because the sciatica nerve comes out from the 4th and 5th lumbar vertebrae, and it also comes out through the piriformis muscle, which is near, under the glutes. So anyway, that's what this is for. Educate yourself, help you in rehab. And you can see in the back too, I also have hamstrings and glutes and the calf muscles. And look at all those muscles in your legs. That's just the lower leg, the front of the leg, the calf. And it's showing what the muscles do and how they perform. And so one of the purposes of this is to help just individuals in recovery. Take this book to your chiropractor, your massage therapist, your acupuncturist, whoever you're going to, your fitness specialist of whatever title, modalities they do. If you're trying to recover from something, or you're hurting, or you're in pain, if you have something like this with you, you can ask the professional, what muscle are you working on? Why does that hurt so much when you're working on that muscle and I'm getting a massage? And they can communicate to you in pictures, which will help you communicate back to your other professional if you have a group of people. Keeping you guys on the same team. Plus, the more you understand what's going on, the better you're going to connect and have body awareness. And the better body awareness you have, the better recovery and function you will have continue in your life, because there's one guarantee: you will have your body the rest of your life. So the more you know about it and the better understanding of why muscles do certain movements, the better you can take care of it as well and heal. So, and like here's the other muscle. Here's the piriformis. The sciatica nerve also goes through the piriformis. So there's a little chapter on the sciatica nerve and the muscle. So the spine moves 7 directions of spinal movement. And then I'm showing, there's pictures of me doing the movement so you can see it. And also in here, just another reason for this too. And this was probably one of my inspirations for writing this book. So I work with stroke recovery clients quite often. And I have a stroke recovery support group with about 4,000 people in it and online. But that's a small group. There are so many people searching desperately for help to get their bodies back from stroke recovery, because their insurance is only covers so many visits. And that's if they have good therapy. Some have good, some have bad, like everything. Anyway, so I was working with a man, I'm trying to find the picture here, who was in a wheelchair, and we're talking about his posture in the chair. So in the first picture, he's just kind of sitting all sloppy, his spine's all curved. And then over here, he's sitting straighter. So when you're having bad posture like that and you're sitting, let me see if I can find the picture. So that goes over it in the book too. So basically, if you're sitting with your spine all curved, but to get up and walk, your spine and pelvic needs to be lined up, but you're sitting like this with your spine and pelvic on and off 8 hours a day, you're not going to be able to get your walking back right. You're going to be weak. You're going to be uneven. Your spine's going to be crooked. Basically, you're trying to walk in scoliosis, and everything's trying to rebuild back up in improper position, which creates more malfunction. So we had to get his body so he's sitting properly. So sitting in the wheelchairs and sitting on the couch, keeping the spine aligned instead of being all twisted. This helps explain that as well in here. But also another purpose of this is for fitness professionals, because I know in the basic personal training certification, they may say quads, they say hamstrings, they say glutes. Are they breaking down all the glute muscles? Not usually. Are they breaking down all the quad muscles? Not usually. If they did, they may just give the 4 quad muscles, but there is so much more going on in that leg. And they don't usually teach the deeper things. So for instance, you take off the 4 quads and you have these muscles right here. These muscles help keep your femur stable for walking. So when your femur is the large leg bone. So if that's unstable, you can't walk. So there's certain exercises you do with these muscles to keep this stable. And then you can look up the muscle and look over here and it will say where it attaches and watch what action it does on the body to help with movement, rotation, lifting, adducting. And in the back, there's the definition. So if there's something that says it helps abduct your femur, your large leg bone at the top of your thigh. Abducting means something goes bye-bye, B, away from the body, and adducting with a D, you're adding it back to the body. So in the back, I have definitions to explain the movements, so you know what they mean. So anyway, this is what this book is about. And don't forget this image. That's the power in your spine, in the spinal engine. There's this theory of the spinal engine. That's it right there. Your spine is powerful. I break down this book from the spine to the layers of muscles going out for your whole core, your spine, the glutes, the back muscles. You have muscles in your neck that rotate the spine. Remember, your spine goes up to here. So this is good for professionals. Get more knowledge on your muscle, more educated movement so you can help people. For people going through recoveries or rehabs or avoiding back pain or whatever you're going through, learn your body. It will help you choose professionals that have knowledge. It will help you keep yourself safe. And if you're in your 70s and you live to your 90, strengthen that. These muscles and the spine also has to do with balance. Your spine's strong, you have better proprioception, you have better balance, better connecting to the spatial awareness to where your limbs are in space. So, and I want to also say thank you to Dr. Evan Azar for writing an amazing foreword for this book. He's written great books himself, and he's a great educator in the fitness industry, and I'm honored that he did it for me. So thank you. So get this book. I hope it helps you. It guides you to know your body better. Remember, you will be with your body for the rest of your life. So you might as well learn it, know it, and keep it strong in the right ways to help you. So review quickly my other books. The first book, Stroke of an Artist, The Journey of a Fitness Trainer and Stroke Survivor, which was a man I met at 6 months post-stroke in a walker and trained with me for a few years. And he got to the point he was doing ball squats on the wall, walking on Bosu balls, and doing pretty great. So this is a good, encouraging story. Second book, Tipping Towards Balance, A Fitness Trainer's Guide to Stability and Walking. It also comes with 8 exercises. This came about when people were coming to me because they're tripping and falling. They're getting older or whatever's going on in their brain. and they're not connecting to the spatial awareness and proprioception of their body and knowing where their feet are in space, and they're not clearing things high enough when they're walking and stepping and they're tripping. This helps you regain that back. Fall prevention. Third book, Stroke Recovery Now, when your physical therapy ends but your recovery continues. This book has, all of them been read all over the world. This one's been helping so many people. It's fabulous. They're all in larger print as they get, the last 3 books are in larger print. Easier to read. This has an anatomy chapter in it. Every one of my books has an anatomy chapter in it. This one just has more. So these 2 are a great combo together to learn your body and learn walking, or if you're trying to help stroke survivors in your fitness profession, grab these. Anyway, I hope you guys will get the book. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you learn from it, learn about yourself. And I'm also on the fitness advisory board for the MedFit Foundation, and I wrote a stroke recovery and exercise course for the fitness professionals to go get certified, or not certified, to get a 4-hour continue education on stroke recovery and exercise, where I go over the anatomy and the movements and drop foot and spasticity and getting out of wheelchairs and standing and walking, getting all these different things. So anyway, www.tracymarkley.com. All the links to everything I do is on there. Amazon, my books are available as well. They're available through me and my website, but also on Amazon. Remember, this one comes in a color edition and a black and white edition on the inside, but also Kindle is always colored. All my books are available there. The Stroke With Artist is also available on audio, but Amazon.com/author/Tracy Markley, and also Tracy'sPersonalTraining.com. If you forget it all, just Google Tracy Markley or Tracy Fitness Trainer in Oregon, and I'll pop up. I have stuff all over the place. Anyway, thank you to all my supporters of my books and my work, and I appreciate you guys. And stay educated, stay healthy, and have a great day.